You are now rocking with the Rockers Round Robin. What's happening? It's your man Zay K Infinity. Follow me on Twitter at AK_Infinity_VVS. Also on YouTube at the Rockers Propaganda Channel. My man Ryan Diamond in the house. What's good with it?
What's going, y'all? Y'all already know where to find me. Y'all can find me on Rockets on Sports Illustrated at Ryan Diamond 15 on Instagram and at Ryan Diamond 15 on Twitter. Y'all can find me on the TownRundown podcast as well as right here on the Rockets Round Robin podcast.
Already, my man AP. Go ahead and hit him with that plug.
You know what it is. It's your boy AP. Make sure you follow all of us here on the Round Robin channel. All our tags are on the bottom. Make sure you follow me and TJ on Clutch City Connect. TJ's ready to bring that bad boy back up here pretty soon. And then it's your boy AP. You can follow me everywhere. Instagram at KingBeard_23. Here on X. Let's get this thing popping.
Already, Coach Dante. Go ahead and hit him with that plug.
Yo, this your boy Coach Dante. Y'all can hit me on my plugs. Like I say, my plug, but mostly all my plugs are jumping basically. But other than that, shout out to my boy Ryan, my boy A-Ro, my boy AK, man. Shout out to him. But other than that, you know, y'all can hit me on Instagram, Coach Dante 5. Y'all can hit me on X, Coach Dante 31. Y'all can hit me on YouTube at Coach Dante. So man, I'm ready to get it in. Let's get ready for the Kings tonight, man.
Already, dog. Well, in-season tournament game tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got the first of a 3-game West Coast swing. First of all, what's y'all's quick thoughts on how we pull out this? I know we talked about this a little bit on the post game, but maybe y'all minds have changed. But what's y'all quick thoughts on the 3-game swing?
I don't care as long as we beat Golden State.
Bingo. And a lot of us have the same sentiment.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that matters to me, bro. Yeah, I still want to win against the Kings. Yeah, I still want to beat the Clippers, but we need to beat the Warriors, bro. This is not an up for negotiation at all. This is a must win for my life.
Wait, is OKC play tonight or tomorrow?
OKC?
They play on Thursday against the Raptors.
They playing tonight.
They don't play Thursday.
They're playing tonight with it?
Yeah, they playing tonight against the Jazz.
So hypothetically, if they lose, which they won't, and we win, we could be the 1 seed.
But they won't. They ain't losing. They were pounding the Jazz. They were pounding the Jazz last time I looked.
Pause. But yeah, you're right.
But yeah, but tonight we got the Kings, man. We on the road, first of a 3-game road swing. What's y'all's initial thoughts on this game before we start getting into the nitty gritty?
Stop Darren Fox. That's it.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
it.
lot easier said than done, my guy.
No, that's why I'm saying that's it. I don't want to put too many expectations on this team for tonight. I think the only thing we need to do is stop Fox. If we can contain Fox, we can contain Sabonis.
I ain't worried about Sabonis. Sabonis don't scare me. Fox does, though.
Fox, yeah.
Always scared.
I'm more scared of Fox.
Yeah. Guards like that with their lightning quickness and athleticism, bro, them the ones that scare me. Like John.
We have healthy Tari Eason. We have a healthy Amen Thompson. And I think we'll probably see a lot of minutes from Thompson this game. Defending that one spot against Fox.
Probably so. And then we got to worry about DeRozan, too. DeRozan can still ball, man. Like, he going to go down as one of the most underappreciated scorers of this generation, bro. Like,
Yeah,
he just consistently just get buckets night after night, season after season. He just gets buckets. It's just that other people just happen to be better than him, but that don't mean he was a slouch. He a Hall of Famer, bro. Some people even arguing that.
He is a Hall of Fame bucket getter.
Yeah, for sure. Like Joe Johnson. He's not exactly like Joe Johnson, but Joe Johnson, I think, a Hall of Famer.
My generation, Joe Johnson.
My generation, Joe Johnson. I was watching Joe Johnson at Boston and then over at Phoenix. Phoenix Joe Johnson, and Atlanta Joe Johnson.
Yeah, Atlanta Joe Johnson.
Atlanta Joe, boy.
I don't even know, bro. I just turned 20 yesterday, so that's way better.
Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah. I think you were just born when Joe Johnson was in Atlanta, bro. Yeah. So
him and Josh Smith in their prime, that team was disgusting, baby. You didn't want to play that Atlanta team.
Yeah, there was a problem. So
that was the Al Horford, Mike Conley.
Al Horford, Conley,
Kyle Korver.
Kyle Korver. They had 4 All-Stars that season. Paul Millsap.
Yeah. Wait, what was that? 2014?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna search this up. 2014 Atlanta Hawks roster.
Yeah, while you searching that up,
And the East around
Wow.
that time.
while you searching
Wow,
it up,
they finished 60 and 22.
yeah, that was damn good, bro.
It
They
was
had
damn
4
good.
All-Star. That was a good ass team.
They whole five was all stars. Everybody in the starting lineup was all stars, literally.
Like
Yeah,
they,
Al Horford, Kyle Korver, Paul
and they
Millsap.
had Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench.
Dennis Schroeder
Paul
was
Millsap
so
just
cool.
retired today.
Jeff Teague was the point guard. Jeff
Yeah,
Teague.
like they had a squad, bro.
Oh no, this was the Joe Johnson year. Joe Johnson.
No, that wasn't Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson was
He
previous
must have been
generation.
2013, I think, or 2012. Must have been 2013 or 2012.
Something like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on these Kings right quick, man. So first question of the night. I ain't asked this the last game, but we're gonna ask it this game. Who is scrapping with who this game? I can't
I
really
got
tell.
this.
But who's scrapping this game from the Rockets and who they scrapping with? Bro?
DeMar DeRozan and Tari Eason.
Okay.
I was gonna say Damari and Dylan Brooks again. Run that back.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be Jalen and Dylan.
Again.
It's gonna be Jalen and DeMar this time because Dylan was actually coming to DeMar's rest. Was coming to Jalen's aid because just to have his back. But I think Jalen has probably grown up a little bit, hopefully, and he can hold his own. But I think they're gonna scrap. They're probably gonna get back into it again. But don't be surprised if it's maybe like, let's say maybe Jabari and Jay Crowder.
That's true. That could be.
Don't be surprised about that one either.
No one's scared of Jay Crowder.
You ain't gotta be scared of him, but he still ain't no punk. Like he like that too. Like he one of the few dudes in the NBA who's like really like that.
Yeah, but he also just came back in the league.
He did, but so I don't think he cares. Yeah, he's still a dog. A dog is a dog. They bark. I mean, if your dog stopped barking one day, you probably gonna die soon. So, yeah.
Shout out our guy Tanner. He just gave me the lineup. It's DeRozan, Murray, Sabonis, Malik Monk, Fox, and then our same guys.
Okay, that was their same lineup.
Tanner.
That was their same lineup from a game ago when they played the Spurs. Yeah, so I'm thinking. So, all right, so we got the scrapper out of the way. Let's start with the X factors, bro. Like who on our team needs to step up outside of the usuals? And I'm starting to get to a point where I'm gonna count Fred as no longer count him as like a role player or an X factor kind of guy anymore. Like
he's been on a good little roll here lately. So
yeah, he's starting to feel. He's starting to get back into a rhythm.
This little Fred Bin Laden streak or whatever, going 28.8% shooting.
Nah, it's
been out of that role player role.
It was ever since I poked the damn ref.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad he did that, man.
Yeah, whatever you got to do to get his jumper going.
Yeah.
I don't care what you got to do. Do what you got to do, man. As long as you're hitting your shots, man, I don't really care about that. As long as you ain't pulling off no KPJ type stuff.
Amen and Tari have to be the X factors, especially defensively.
Okay. I'm gonna say come back to me. I'll come back to me. Coach, who are X factor for you, bro?
I'm gonna go Bari. Go Bari.
Why Bari this game?
Again, if he's making shots, we tough to beat. We're a whole different team. If he's making jump shots, like how he's been making them lately, we're a whole different team. We're a tough team to beat. I'm gonna go with Bari. Bari's been on a hot streak lately, and I'm gonna go with him tonight as an X.
All right, cool. AP, who your X factor?
I'm gonna go with Bari also. I think this is gonna be. He's riding a little momentum, which is good. I need him to execute it tonight. I need him to go completely off tonight.
Okay.
Just in case DB ain't hitting, we got Jabari out there doing it.
Okay. I'm gonna go Tari. He kind of been in a shooting slump, but I think a game like this, that's probably gonna be going up and down a little bit more. Maybe he'll, kind of snap out of it a little bit. He'll get his juices going on the defensive end first as usual, and then hopefully he can get his jump shot going on the other end. Hopefully get out on the fast break a little bit, and then feel himself some. Hopefully we can get Tari's scoring back on track because he low key been putting the ball in the hole this season. A little bit of a slump right now, but he'll shake back. So for Sacramento, obviously outside of DeRozan, Sabonis, and Fox, who we need to really keep an eye on? Who can't we let go off?
Monk.
Malik Monk.
Damn, that was easy.
Yeah.
Dumb questions get dumb answers.
Damn, Ryan.
Wow.
I can't really argue with it. It was pretty dumb. I mean, it really is Malik Monk because Malik, he one of them. Look at this. Look who done popped up. Look, what is this guy, bro? He's sitting there in the dark. What you ain't pay your light bill, bro? How your internet still works?
Oh, hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh, you on your phone? No wonder your phone gonna die soon, ain't it?
Yeah, I got that. You know what it is. iPhone Live. Hey, I'm just popping in to say hi. Go Rockets, and get Ryan's ass out of here. See ya. Thank you.
He really just came in just to diss you, Ryan. Everybody hates you. Everybody hates Ryan. That's the new series, bro.
That's what we need to call the podcast, where we talk about anything and everything.
Maybe, but we all got to start the show by roasting you first.
I
think that would make sense.
If it gets views, it gets views, and I'm not going to complain.
All right, you sure you're not going to complain?
Stupidity and views equals dinero.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Every time.
You might be on to something there, bro.
Hey, whatever makes the bag, bro.
I am with that. We know you with that too, but we're not gonna say why. At least not on while we're recording. Little inside football. He had to get off camera because he know what I'm talking about.
It's all right, Ryan. He's still a little pumped up from the OKC game the other night.
Got him. I need to get that on the soundboard. Got him. All right, cool. So we got the X factors out the way. So key defensive matchups, man. Who do we need to match up with who? Who's gonna slow down who tonight, man? I'm gonna go. Man, it's gonna be critical for Amen Thompson to be guarding De'Aaron Fox. That's gonna be critical. We cannot afford De'Aaron Fox to go off. We can't win if De'Aaron Fox has a good game. We can't. We're not winning. He cannot. If he's go 30 points, we out of there.
What is a good game to you for De'Aaron Fox?
If he dropped like 32 points and distributing all over the place, yeah, that's a L.
Pause. So just 32 points.
32, yeah.
Yeah, 32 points and distributing.
This game for Fox too, because if he ain't gonna sign with the Kings and the Rockets are looking at him tonight.
So you saying he gonna try to impress Ime Udoka, his future coach?
Yeah, he might be like, "Hey, Udoka, look, this is what y'all need to bring to Houston next season."
All right.
I think
I'm not gonna go too much into that. I don't want to go too much into that. And for the record, I see a lot of people jumping on the De'Aaron Fox train, but this guy been on that for a long time. All right, so I see y'all posting your little De'Aaron Fox stuff. I see y'all.
He'll trade anybody and everybody for either De'Aaron Fox or John Morant. So y'all heard that here first. He'll trade anybody.
You damn right, and so would y'all. Yeah, so would y'all. So y'all wouldn't,
bro.
He'll probably see if AD's available on that block too.
Where AD at? AD better not pop his little meathead up here. I'm gonna deal with him. AD, if you watching, we still need that boxing match. Like I said, you might beat me up, but I'm gonna get you one way or the other.
The round robin boxing showdown.
Hey man, that wouldn't be a bad idea. That's a nice name. You know what? See, AP, that's why I like you, bro. You always got some smart stuff to say, bro.
I'm all in. I'm putting the house on myself.
Oh, so we're not gonna do it in your
order, though.
I thought you owned like an arena somewhere that we could do it at, bro.
Oh no, I'm not that deep into it. But
at least not yet. Maybe next week.
No, but over in New York where those tunnels are, yeah, we got one down there. So
wow. I ain't gonna go there because we on camera. But yeah, Coach Dante, man, who
can't go there? I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
I can't. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna back off. Coach Dante, what's the key defensive matchup for tonight, man?
First of all, I'm gonna give my player that we can't let go off, and he a wild card. I know everybody said Malik Monk, but I'm gonna say Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray can knock down shots. He ain't his brother Chris Murray that can't shoot, but he
That
can.
is true.
But Keegan Murray is a weapon for Sacramento, so I'm gonna say Keegan Murray. You can't let him have a big night. And I do see a way, even if De'Aaron Fox go off, I do see a way we still can win. Just guard the other guys. And he scored 60 and lost in the game this year.
That's
it's
true.
It's a way that can happen if he go off, if we can contain everybody else. But other than that, I think the key defensive matchup. I mean, it's gonna be tough to slow down De'Aaron Fox. I mean, you're not gonna stop him, but you can definitely can contain him. You just gotta keep him from the paint, turn him into a jump shooter. But it's gonna be hard to do that. You just gotta show different bodies at this man. But I believe the matchup. Like I say again, I will put Thompson on him. Thompson better to hold his own. I mean, he stopped Anthony Edwards in the fourth quarter. I mean, Tari Eason played some good defense on Alexander. And the last play, pretty much the last.
Yeah. That was a real good.
I will alternate between them two and put both of them. Mix them up with De'Aaron Fox. I will alternate between them two right there. So I think that will be the key matchup of the game right there. I will alternate just like OKC. We played OKC. You saw me and Thompson on Alexander. You saw Tari the last possession on Alexander. So you can alternate them two on De'Aaron Fox. You gotta just show him different looks and stuff like that, and try to keep him out of the paint. But it's gonna be hard to do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to do that. I don't want to see Dylan Brooks on him, bro. I don't want to see that.
He too aggressive. Yeah.
Dylan has a problem with them shifty guards like that, bro. I don't want to see that. He gonna get bombed. He gonna get bombed on.
The only way I will have Dylan Brooks on, I don't want Dylan Brooks guarding him anyway, or guarding no stud player like that, because he's too aggressive. He gets too aggressive, and the ref gonna be calling it because of his reputation. So you got to keep him kind of off of a De'Aaron Fox. Now you can put him on someone like a Malik Monk. You can put him on someone like that, or Keegan Murray. You can put him on somebody like that. You put him on someone like that. But I don't like when Dylan Brooks kind of guard, the best player. I know he can have the potential to stop, but he gets too aggressive. And then, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and De'Aaron Fox, they gonna get all the calls against that dude too.
We need to see Brooks on DeRozan, man.
Yeah, either or Jabari. I'm fine with Jabari on DeRozan.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Jabari gives DeRozan a little bit of problems. Matter of fact,
but DeRozan do get to the foul line a lot too.
That's true. He does.
You can get those calls too, so we gotta be careful.
That's definitely true.
You know what? I forgot. Shout out Coach Udoka for winning Coach of the Month, and shout out.
Oh yeah. We should have mentioned that at the top of the show. Shout out to Coach Udoka for winning Coach of the Month. Shout out to Alperen Sengun for winning Player of the Week. The Rockets is doing some things this season, and we as Rockets fans deserve this, because we went through the Wow Factor era, which was one of the worst things in franchise history. So we starting to pick it back up, man. See, us Rockets fans, fool, we really about to be as insufferable as we were before, but we might be worse, because we went through a lot of nonsense. All these other fan bases.
Man, we deserve all it. We deserve all this shit. We went through a lot of bullshit for the last 3 years.
We went through Anthony Lamb.
Yeah, we had.
You know who I
Anthony
like out of
Lamb.
that era, though? I'm not gonna lie. DeMarcus Cousins. That boy was hooping as a Rocket before he got hurt.
Yeah, he was hooping.
Imagine what you call it. Imagine at one point. I believe that's that first year Jayshawn Tate being damn near our third leading scorer. Imagine that happened at 14 points per game. We were bad when he was the lead, when he was down there almost a leading scorer.
Kyrie Thomas. Kyrie Thomas was a sniper.
Hey, bro. And then we brought him back the next season, and he stopped being able to shoot.
I know.
Mason Jones. Remember Mason Jones? That boy was a sniper.
Mason Jones. We thought we got a gem in Mason Jones, bro.
Yep.
I got to get out of here. Peace, y'all.
All right, bro.
That was a time to be a Rock. Man, that was an era, bro.
Yeah, that was a bad time, but it was a time. It was some players from that era that was just like I ain't gonna lie, I miss DJ Augustine though. I do miss him.
I think DJ Augustine would have been a perfect guard on this team to be a little backup.
Aaron Holiday. He all right.
Yeah.
DJ Augustine would be playing the Aaron Holiday role anyway, but Aaron Holiday just better because he can
I
play
would have loved
defense.
Cousins behind Shingun. That'd have been
That would have been perfect. That would have been real nice. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Cousins even now. I still think Cousins can probably play. He probably just burned some bridges in places that he was at, man.
But the Rockets did him a solid. They paid him off. I think
They
the rest
did.
of that contract.
They did a bunch of players solids. But see, I want to give Rafael Stone some credit for this. All of them players that he did solids for, we looked at it at the time like, nah, he being soft. But what that did was, you see, word get around like, hey, that's a good franchise to go play for. They're gonna do right by you if worst come to worst. Next thing you know, we end up getting Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks and Jeff Green came back.
Yeah.
Aaron Holiday. We start getting some solid, and these guys have all been contributors at some point, one way or the other. So it does make your franchise look better. So sometimes we may look at teams that do stuff like that, like, man, they just soft, but it's a short-term loss for a long-term gain.
I would like to ask like a question right here, but do you think we actually get Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks without having Ime Udoka being the coach of this team?
No.
Do you think we get him?
I don't think so.
Well,
The coach would have been.
We did have money.
Yeah.
We did have money, but
it was going to depend on who the coach was. Who all was in the running?
It was. I think the
yeah,
final two
Nurse.
was.
Yeah, I know Nick Nurse.
Nick Nurse was in the running. Somebody else too.
Nick Nurse.
Frank Vogel was in the running.
Yep.
There was somebody else too.
Kenny
Atkinson.
Yep. I would have liked Kenny Atkinson too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I would have loved.
He would have been my second choice if
you Nick Nurse and Ime was my 1 and 2 right there.
Oh, yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. The offense would have been crazy with Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah.
I would
like Kenny Atkinson. I would.
Yeah, for sure. He would have been real good. I wouldn't have minded him at
those
all.
three were the big favorites, though. Nick Nurse, Kenny Atkinson, and then Udoka.
But you can tell Ime Udoka was our guy because when we interviewed him, I believe one time, and then all of a sudden, like a week later, we gave him the job. We just
was it up to a week?
He said he didn't want him to go without a contract.
No.
Was it up to a week? I thought it was like.
I believe it was shorter than that, though.
Yeah,
it
seemed like pretty fast.
It was an immediate hire. It was like an immediate hire or something.
And it was smart. Like we looking back at it now, you know what I'm saying? It's looking good. Hell, looking at the beginning of the season when we kind of started kind of shaky, and people was talking about get Udoka up out of here. Now with the second seed,
yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, we're doing good things. He coach of the month, Shingun player of the week. Like I think sometimes we kind of just don't have no patience as a fan base, bro. we hate letting things play out, dog.
Hey, I'm gonna go one more thing, like you said. Hey, wait till we lose about 2-3 in a row.
Hell, it might just be one game we lose. Next thing you know, we got to trade half the roster.
Yep.
We got to move the franchise to Shreveport. Like it's gonna be all kind of crazy stuff, bro. People be saying the wildest stuff. You lose one. Hell, after a bad quarter, they're trying to trade people at halftime.
Jabari Smith, Dylan Brooks, take them too. Jabari Smith be the main culprit.
Oh yeah, it's Jabari and Jalen. They're kind of sharing it this season, ain't they?
Mm-hmm. And then they're bringing up that Jimmy Butler topic again.
Man, I ain't even gonna go into that, bro. I ain't wasting my time with that. You bored. If anybody really think about getting Jimmy Butler, that means you just bored. That means you've been playing way too much 2K all day long. You need to just turn off the PlayStation and leave the TV on, put the Rockets game on, but turn off the PlayStation and just go lose the controller somewhere. Don't play it for like a week. Jesus Christ. But back to this game. Player of the game, man. Who we got? Who's the player of the game tonight?
I mean, Alp just been making a run for it, so I'm going with Alp.
All right, Coach. Who
He's
you
just
got?
been balling.
I'm gonna go Jalen.
I'm gonna say Jalen. Jalen been better on the road this season than at home.
Yep.
So it's probably gonna be Jalen. And I don't see nobody that can guard him. I mean, they're probably bringing Keon Ellis off the bench. Keon Ellis is a nice player too, by the way. Keon Ellis, he can come in and guard, but all right, then you got De'Aaron Fox can guard too, but if he's out there having to guard everybody, well, he ain't gonna have no legs to drop 50 on us. So yeah, I'm gonna go Jalen. Jalen probably gonna have a bounce back game today, and everybody, all the Jalen FC gonna be on Twitter talking about, I told you. And then next game when Jalen only has 15 points on 6 of 17 shooting, that's why we got to trade him for. That's why we got to trade him for Mikal Bridges. Now look at Mikal.
Okay,
Bridges.
so Kevin Hunter, yeah, he's available tonight.
Of course he is. I told you he was gonna be available, bro.
He called it. They can't call that.
I told you he was gonna be available, man. No way he wasn't gonna play. He on the injury report. That means he gonna play against the Rockets.
You know what's crazy though? Sabonis averages 22.7 and Fox averages 37 points per game in the cup, and they still haven't won a game in the cup.
That's crazy. See, that's why.
That's crazy.
That's why. See, if you watch games, sometimes if you like really watch film, it's very important to see when players are getting such numbers, because if the game out of reach, or if the game plan is let these two guys get theirs and nobody else can eat, that's a winning formula too.
Yep. I say De'Aaron Fox, he scored 60 and they still lost. So it's a way you can beat him if he go out. It's a way you can get him. You just gotta calm down.
I'm just pumping my De'Aaron Fox agenda. That's all.
Hey, I want him back in Houston. I want him to come home. He can come home. I wouldn't care. He can come home.
I'm just pumping my D Fox agenda, man. I want that man back home so bad. But at the same time, I don't really want to let go of Fred or Jalen. If Fred want to come off the bench, be the third guard, then that means we gotta get rid of Reed Shepard. If that's the case.
I'll be okay. But low key though, we don't get him though. I'll be okay with signing Fred back though.
I'm fine with that, man. Fred has earned it. I think he's earned it.
He may have his moments, but he'll shot chucking and everything.
Yeah. He and Dylan.
He helps the team. He helps the team a lot, bro. He's a
most definitely.
Speaking of Mason Jones, like I said that earlier, he is on the Kings roster.
Oh yeah, he is. He sure is.
I really forgot him.
He sure is.
Wow.
So guys, final scores, man. What we got?
Let's see.
I got us winning tonight in a close game. I got us 106-100 tonight.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
I got 110-104.
Okay. All right, 107 Rockets, because that's my number for them, 107. But we're gonna go. It's probably gonna be a tight one down the stretch because Sacramento really wants to. Mm-hmm. They're getting desperate. They out of the play-in at this point, and they need to get it going. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be a tighter one. So 107, 105, bro.
Especially all these talks too, with Fox possibly leaving and all that. They're gonna want Fox.
I'm gonna say one more thing. I'm gonna say this. Like, just remember, don't be surprised. This is this is a trap game. I'm gonna say that. All right. But just like the Milwaukee Bucks, they got hot because guess who they beat? They beat us, who was coming off who was hot too.
Yeah.
So this is a game. The Kings could win, and that can start a lot to boost their confidence up. That can start them on a run. So Milwaukee Bucks is still hot right now.
Yeah, so. that loss is aging well. The Spurs loss is aging well.
Yep.
But the bad losses like Portland and Charlotte, them was the ones that kind of look bad. Losing to Golden State, that's not a surprise. Losing to OKC, that's not a surprise.
Especially taking them to overtime. I mean, we could have gotten blown out that game.
Only good thing though. The good thing about it though, OKC was the only. I ain't saying it's good, but they was the only one really. I'm glad we got that win back because they was the only one really physically dominated us. Really, every other game. We was up and we was either up in the half or we was close. We lost pretty close. So that's the only team that physically dominated us. That's why that win was so goddamn important for us, man, to go get that back. Go get that back too.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. That's a team that we probably one way or another we may see them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I can almost feel it in my bones, bro. Them and Golden State, you can just kind of feel it's gonna be one of them that we see in the playoffs, bro. And I'm glad we're over this play-in talk, by the way. I think we can firmly say that we probably going to be in the playoffs. Barring any wild nonsense that could happen. But we're probably gonna be in the playoffs at this rate because the defense ain't going nowhere. The defense is not a fluke.
No, like I say, I like the defense. I don't think the defense will be the reason why we lose. It's gonna be the reason why we. It's gonna be the reason why we lose some games, but I don't think it's gonna be the reason why we lose most of the games.
Right.
I don't think it's gonna be the reason like we lose most of the games. The offense is gonna be the reason why we lose most of our losses. The offense will be probably the main reason.
For sure, man.
Mhm.
Well, look like the game finna come on here in a little bit. If you're still watching at this point, you a real one. We appreciate you. We're gonna be back at halftime. Pull back up for us on halftime. Follow everybody that you see down there below for that halftime notification. Hit that bell icon, hit the like button, leave a comment on the YouTube. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and all of y'all come back again. We out.
See you at the half.